Good morning, my awesome friends. I received a lovely happy mail from a South African friend this week, and she sent me some beautiful templates to make little paper flowers, and she made these gorgeous little flowers here. So I have to confess something. I've had some templates for quite a few years, and I've just never felt confident in how to make the flowers. So I thought, well, you know, we've got to try something new, and hence I've actually been playing this morning and testing them out. So thank you very much for these lovely things, Kim Rolandi. The flowers are gorgeous, and thank you for the inspiration. So what I've done is I've created these little flowers from the templates that Kim sent me. She sent me a couple, and I inked the pink ones because they were white, and I thought I'm going to show you how I did that, and hopefully you'll also be inspired. Okay, so the first thing is I had one of these little teardrop Versamark ink pads. You can color it with Sharpies, whatever you have, distress inks, doesn't matter. And I colored the little template, and I did back and front because I didn't want any white. And you can see it's not colored very well. It's a bit patchy, but I think that's perfect. Okay. And then just a tip. These were also colored with the Versamark ink pad, but I actually took my plain white light card and colored the card first before I cut out the templates. So that's also just another tip for you. If you've got something, it's easier to color the card before you cut the template out. But anyway, either way, it doesn't matter. So here we have our lovely little flower template, and we are going to start rolling it from the side. So what I have done is I've got some bead glue because it's quite thick. You can see it's quite a thick glue, and I'm just putting a touch on the edge where I'm rolling towards. You don't have to do the whole edge, and it's quite a finicky thing, but you can see there's the little flower stem, and it's important to try and keep the base level. So in other words, don't go higher and higher, keep this level. Okay. And then once again, I'm turning this over so you can see this side, and just putting a little bit of glue on this area. You don't have to do this, but I find it holds my flower better. Okay, and we'll just roll it, and I don't do it all the way, just do it every now and then. A little bit more glue. So this jewel glue is actually quite thick, and it seems to work for me, but really use what you have. I just find my glue gun is too big to use, and the other glues I have are too runny, so this works well. Okay, so as you can see, we just windy, windy, windy. Windy, 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 and then let's put a little bit more glue again. Okay, so now we get to the end where there's this little circle. You can see the little circle, and here I actually need quite a lot of glue where the circle is, because that's going to hold your whole thing together. Can you see the circles at the back? And what I did then was I just weighted this little flower under a small tin that I had on my table, just so that the glue can set. And then while it was setting, or after it's set, I opened all the little petals a bit more so that it's not so tight. So you just open your petals a bit. And I'm holding it, as you can see, between my fingers, and I'm holding it quite firmly because I don't want the flower to pull apart. Okay, so let's see if we can make another one. So here's my very thick jewel glue. I just need to get some more out of the bottle. Sorry guys, it doesn't seem to want to come out of my bottle. Give it a good shake. There you go. There it came. And now we're going to try another one of the templates that I cut out. And once again, we always start on the outer edge. And we roll. Oh. And this one, I didn't color the back. So let's just color the back. I forgot. I prefer to color the back because then you don't have any white areas. So let's just color the back. Okay. And whoopsie. A touch of glue again. Rolling it, once again keeping this level. Touch of glue on the inner edge. And I had to watch a few tutorials. I tried to watch, should I say, and I actually couldn't find what you would call this. So I don't know, is this assembly of a spiral die cut? I don't know what would you call this, because I couldn't actually find a tutorial on how to roll these. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was Googling it in the early hours of the morning. But I'm sure that you don't have to put glue on. I just find for me it works better. I recall very many years ago, and I'm talking about maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago, doing something similar at a scrapbooking day, but then never doing it again. So it's like really learning something new for me. Okay. And here we again have got our circle and put quite a bit of glue on there, because the circle is going to hold everything together. And okay, so there's our tight little rose, and once again I'm just going to weight it under my tin here so that that can dry. And in the meantime, I really wanted to show you what I did try and make was a little copper flower. So you can see the back is metal tape and the front is copper. And what I did was I used your 70 micron metal tape, and then I put a piece of copper tape over it so that it's basically double-sided, and then I cut out the template to make it. I think it came out really cute, but it was so finicky. I'd have to do quite a lot of practice to do a tutorial on this. And also I need to find a glue that is going to stick, because it doesn't seem like the jewel glue has adhered very well. But there's a challenge for you guys. Show me if you can make a copper flower or just a plain metal tape one. It's actually really beautiful. Take care and hope to have a happy spring.